Welcome back to Bad Places, and welcome in if you're new. And I'm back with another video. This is gonna be about Meatball and Slim and Tinka, because Tinka is in the midst of this, okay? And this, I just want to talk about this because I see a lot of people trying to slam my girl Meatball. And hold on, because I'm gonna break some of this down for y'all, because y'all be so one-track minded. Y'all be so y'all get one perception of something, y'all hear one side and y'all run with it. It's sick, really. So recently on Instagram, Fusan, which is a guy I was referring to in one of my really, really early videos that actually probably had audio issues, but I had brought him up and I mentioned him and I just did not know what his name was. So now that I know his name and I'm following him, I'm a new follower. Hi. And so he posted something earlier saying, you know, how Slim was basically calling out Meatball and some of the things that she was doing during filming or before filming or around filming. And I just want to say, a lot of the points that Slim was making, you got to make it make sense. Was she saying these things? Were they true? You know what I'm saying? And when she was saying how, I was looking out for Tinka more than you was. I was telling you to stop going around telling all y'all business, talking to the other girls about y'all problems. I was the one, you know, keeping their sistership together. Basically is what Slim saying she was doing. But I feel like if everybody is on Tinka Bella's side, then you can't, how is it that we all are just discrediting what Meatball is saying? Was she wrong for going and telling all Natalie and them business? Probably so. But at the end of the day, she probably also felt like, okay, they got me here. Tinka Bella got to where she need to be, and everybody probably low-key trying to play her in a very subtle way. I don't know how to explain it. That's why this video is going to be a little bit hard for me, because I speak from experience. It's hard to explain a lot of the experiences because people gaslight you so much. It's insane. So Slim made it a point to bring up how, Meatball, you during filming you said, you know what I'm saying, that you said you wanted me to go home with the woo, but other than that and up until then you had never said nothing to me about not liking me or you wanted me to go home. Now, like I'm saying, she been wanted that girl to go home because she was taking Tinka Bella from her. I said that when they was moving into that second house. Was that the first or the second house? And she was like, where's my room? I'm finna me and Slim gonna room together. For one, they're hunching. If y'all haven't learned by now, they have hunching buddies and stuff around in this stuff. Unfortunately, they do. And if you ask me, she's been feeling that way. She's been feeling tried. She's been feeling left out. I feel like Meatball probably felt very, very left out for a majority of the experience, which is how she goes to the club and stuff. Like, she probably goes to the club like that because Tinka probably don't be getting ready with her. It's just what she, like I said previously, what Meatball was expecting, it wasn't this. She wasn't expecting to be feeling certain energies from her sister who she came here with. They not real sisters, you know, because everything always comes out on mad days. All of a sudden, people not real family no more. I've had them mad days. I've denounced a lot of family that I was claiming, and they weren't even my blood because they was playing with me. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I get Meatball. I feel like a lot of people are so quick to take Slim and Tinka Bella's side, but truth be told, Meatball really don't even speak on a lot of stuff. Like, you can tell if she did speak on it during filming, they didn't air any of that. And it's because they wanted her to look crazy. They wanted a lot of the stuff to be left out. They didn't want Meatball, because Meatball, like Slim was saying, was going around telling everybody's business. And it was true spill. So, of course, they're going to have a problem with that. Of course, they're going to cut out her scenes where it starts to make things make sense. The same way that they doing with Dom in the Body. And Meatball says that. I'm going to play the little clip. I'm not going to put it up here because it's not my content. And I do try to keep that at a minimum, using other people's content in my video. But I am going to play the sound. And the sound is from Fusan's video that he posted on his Instagram way earlier today. So I'm sure plenty of people have already seen this or heard it or whatever. I just do want to play it so I can put my take in, because people be so one-sided. Like, y'all like to side with who's popping, and I can't stand that, because the city that I live in and the city that I'm from, everybody's like that. They don't want to acknowledge you unless you're popping, unless you know what I'm saying. And I just don't like that, because you got to give credit where it's due. And I do feel like they completely skipped over, like, a lot of this time they've been like skipping over Meatball kinda. So let me just play the clip. Give me a second.
None of that, like, never. So when they said that you holding me out, yeah, I felt like when I called your motherfucking hands. And the reason why we did not fight, because Taseki said, no, y'all don't fight, chill out. And I looked at Tink and I seen Tink didn't know nothing what the fuck was going on. So on the strength of that being my homegirl, I had to to cue up everything you had said already, so she could be on point and know what the fuck was going on, so she would be looking at me crazy as a real bitch. So yeah, then we get upstairs after that scene, Meatball. Upstairs, me, you, Dia, and Tink. And any one of them can vouch for this. Bitch, you apologized and said you had late production, gonna put a battery in your back and they had you out here looking crazy. What are you talking about? You so sorry, bitch, I'm just looking at you. And Tink told me in front of your motherfucking face.
Now, what I want to say about that part when she said Meatball went back apologizing because production put a battery in her back. Meatball went and she was apologizing. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I let production put a battery in my back. With the woo." That's what I mean by the gaslighting. That's what I mean by the gaslighting. Like, it's so much probably going on behind the scenes. The fact that y'all can sit up here and y'all just point fingers like indefinitely. Y'all don't even say a maybe. Y'all indefinitely point fingers and put this stuff on. Because a Meatball is not necessarily a baddie type. She don't dress like the baddies. She don't talk like them bitches. Like, she just not really, she doesn't really fit. And I'm still glad that she's on the show. They gave it an opportunity, whatever. But when it comes down to it, Natalie don't like her. Like, Natalie really don't want her there. A lot of the girls probably find her annoying because her personality is not like theirs. So saying that is, it's easier for them to box her off and square her off and manipulate the scenes around it however they want it to look. That's just how I feel. I feel like at a certain point in the experience, Meatball she probably shut down. Like, emotionally, she probably blanked out like, I'm just here. I'm just here because I'm getting my check in. I'm just here. I don't know. I think Meatball is sad that her and Tinka is into it. I think Meatball been not cool with Slim because Slim was getting in between her and Tinka. And for Meatball, she knows that she doesn't aesthetically fit this caliber that they're meeting. But Slim and Tinka, they're so more look the part to be friends. Does that make sense? So of course she's gonna be a little intimidated, and then she probably wasn't trying to show it so harshly. So of course she was like just shutting off to herself, not wanting to dress up, just on some real hood nigga I'm mad type stuff. So I don't know. Let me play the rest of the clip.
You so sorry, bitch. I'm just looking at you. And Tink told me in front of your motherfucking face. That's weird. What the fuck is you on? And you like, yeah, I shouldn't have did that and this and that. Like, come on now. Stop pump faking, bitch. Anybody else, if that was Rich, bitch, you would have ran on her. You would have hit her. You know it, bitch. You ain't hitting because you ain't know what the fuck was going to happen. Just so happened I happened to be drunk, so you probably would have got that one, but bitch, still. You ain't hitting because you ain't know what the fuck was going to happen. And let's talk about how you been doing pussy bitch shit from the beginning, bitch. Since we was in Barbados. Yeah, for real. You been doing pussy bitch shit to your sister. Yeah, let's stop. Like, you just been the best bitch to think. Like, stop, bitch. I was the one getting in between y'all situation, telling y'all to chill out and telling you stop telling bitches how you feel about her. And when y'all going through something, stop going to talk to bitches. I was the one, me. Telling you stop doing that whack ass shit. I was the one. Let's keep it real, bitch.
And when it comes to that, when maybe she was going around talking to people about it because she felt like you was probably talking about Meatball. I mean, she was probably talking about Meatball to Slim. She probably felt that way. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be thinking about stuff one-minded, surface value. And when you do stuff like that, that's why it'd be easy for a production to throw these little dumb, retarded storylines together and y'all eat it up and it don't even be making sense. The point is if me and you came in and we're sisters, me and you, we're sisters. It's just you and I. We coming in the house. I've been knowing you since, you know what I'm saying? We've been in grade school. You've been knowing me since I've been in grade school. You know my mama, I know your mama. You know what I'm saying? You know my sisters and brothers. I know your sisters and brothers. Because you talking about. This is the type of time we on. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. Mind you that. We come into this house with all these different girls. You partner up with two other girls, which will be Dia and Slim. Because Dia was also a part of that trio before she left. She was a part of that little group. And before even they said on the show that Tinka and Meatball was sisters, I think we knew that Dia, Slim, and Tinka Bella was kicking it. So the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you already partnered up with somebody, boo. So naturally, Meatball is gonna feel left out. She's not gonna feel like she has an outlet to talk to. If she feels like, which they probably was giving off that ball, I don't care what nobody say. A lot of people be saying the stuff they be saying because they behave this way. Let's be real. A lot of y'all behave this way. A lot of y'all don't mind singling out somebody and making them feel trash. Y'all don't mind that. Y'all actually enjoy things like that. So that's why y'all be I understand why y'all be having the responses y'all be having. And I really don't even hold y'all to it because a lot of y'all don't know no better. Y'all ain't never seen no better. But at the end of the day, That's just how it rock. You cannot think that you gonna leave your friend out, make her feel some type of way in this experience that y'all supposed to be sticking it out with. I don't know what conversations they had before, during, or after. I'm just saying how I think. Me personally, if I come in with you and you decide that you want to go off and you're buddy buddy with the next girl, and you know that I'm by myself because I don't fit in, I naturally don't fit in. And it's not that, I don't even want to say me all don't fit in, because I'm not trying to make it seem like she's not a baddie or something, because she is. I just feel like, she don't, you know what I'm saying? Meatball is just different. I don't care. She's very hood, little cousin, different. And I love Meatball for that. Forget what y'all be talking about, because all of y'all be the same. Y'all be miserable and y'all be low-key hating and then gaslighting people like you're not a hater type shit. Riding people wave until you get to where you need to be type shit. I don't get it. Now, at the club, initially, she did look a little heated. But they talking about stuff way before the club. So this is what I mean when I say I just said this, she's been feeling some type of way. This is not a new thing. She's been feeling some type of way, especially when y'all went in there and y'all picked the room. They probably been smoking without Meatball. They probably been doing all type of stuff without Meatball, which is cool because Meatball is grown and girls stand on your own. I'm just saying based on a loyalty thing, and I think that's where a lot of y'all get lost in the conversation because y'all don't know nothing about loyalty because y'all behave like these people. When it comes to a loyalty thing, you just don't move that way. When we come in a situation together, especially like baddies, you just don't move that way.
Oh, bitch, you really found me as a motherfucking threat because I was friends with Tink, a real one from the beginning. That's the only reason you got not to like me, bitch, because I was friends with Tink. I ain't never did shit to you, bitch, and you always played it cool with me. Let's stop, bitch. We used to be buying each other food and some more shit, smoking blunts and weed and everything else. Stop the fucking cap. Like, that's what I be talking about with the fake ass shit, bitch. I really be chilling. We just saw each other in Houston. Matter of fact, you asked me did I have a real life problem with you and you just be trolling. You say you just be trolling. That's your job on the show is to troll. You don't have no real problem with me. And I found out that day you say, we ain't fighting at the reunion. And you said you still come to the reunion, right or wrong? It was just with me, Natalie, and all us in Houston. But telling people the real, bitch. You was coming to me telling me Jayla Sapphire didn't like me. They had a problem with me. They be talking about me, this, and that. And that's why I pull my motherfucking energy back from everybody on the show. Let's keep it a stack. Sick of you with this dumb ass shit like you was just such a good bitch. You did so much fucking sneaky, conniving ass shit behind the scenes.
Is that sneaky or was she telling the truth?
They said that Natalie and Jayla Sapphire does drugs and Scotty does drugs. Come on now. Come on. I kept all that shit a secret. When they asked me who said it, bitch, it was you the whole time. And I kept my motherfucking mouth closed like a real bitch. Yeah, let's keep it all the stake on the strength of Tink being my homegirl. That's why I kept it solid, bitch. You know the reason why we didn't fight. You know the exact reason. I called you out. If that was anybody else, you would have hit them, Meatball. Let's keep it a stack. If it was anybody else called you out, you would have hit them. I did tell me that we had 20. I know I did. Taseki could vouch for this. Taseki, you against, you cool with Taseki, full time. Taseki could vouch for this. We didn't fight because I looked in Tink's face and Tink didn't know what the fuck was going on. And Taseki said, no, y'all don't fight. And the only reason I fought Diamond was because I was drunk and she was the only one in the middle. She said, and I acted out my emotions. That was the only reason.
So that's the end of it. Y'all heard him at the... I just be loving how he bring the tea. Any tea he bring, I'm gonna watch it from now on. I used to always watch it third party, like watching other people's screen save stuff on YouTube. But now that I have it direct, I'm just so ready to tune in. But anyway, like I was saying, I really just feel like the stuff that she was saying, like, y'all gotta look a little deeper. Dig a little deeper. Because the stuff that Meatball was saying is stuff that people been saying. The hard drug, like people been saying that. So was she telling the truth? And that's why everybody's mad? That's what I feel like. That's just me. I still feel like she was tight about Tinkerbella getting the chain, but that's not the point. The point is this has been boiling up due to somebody's actions, and it's not just Meatball on her own. We're not finna do that. Everybody grown. Just like Meatball grown, and she need to learn how to stand on her own 2 feet and not depend on Tinkerbella as a crunch to make it through the situation. Yes, she does need to stop doing that. But at the same time, Tinkerbella, if you've been moving funny and you've been whispering and he and ha, because I know how people like you move. And no, I don't mean Tauruses. I'm sorry. I don't mean just Tauruses. I mean just people like that in general, because there's a good side and a bad side to every sign. Like there's a high vibrational Taurus, there's a low vibrational Taurus, there's a high vibrational Leo, there's a low vibrational Leo. Like that's just how all the signs go. I'm not targeting no, but I'm just saying Tinkerbella specifically, if you knew that you was clicking up, if you was making Meatball feel a little alone, then, and I mean it's even hard to say that now that I think about it, because Meatball do know Biggie, but Biggie knows everybody, so she not just finna sit around with Meatball all day. So when she not sitting around with Meatball, which we've only seen really one scene with just Meatball and Biggie. That's all we've seen. We haven't seen them really just kick it like that and interact like that. Anytime we really see Meatball, she really low key be by herself. And if she not by herself, she's with two other girls in a set up scene, and then Tinkerbella will come in or something like that. Like, I don't know. And even when Tinkerbella do come in, she's just very independent in the scene. So I just feel like, girl, Meatball, like I feel where Meatball coming from. I feel the boiling of the situation. Like, I feel all of that. But when it comes down to it, baby, you gotta learn how to stand on your own. You gonna have to learn how to stand on your own just a little bit. Because regardless, that's what I'm just now learning that. And Meatball's young like me. Like, I might be a little older than her, but I think we around the same age. Like, I'm just now learning too, like, say people will use you up, and it's fine. You got to be prepared to be used. Just know you got to charge it to the game, or you got to take it on head on. You know what I'm saying? Me, I might charge it to the game, because one thing about me, you're not gonna get too much more energy out of me once I realize what it is. And I feel like that's really what Meatball should do. Like, Meatball should really just be like, okay, that's cool, that's fine, let me just go on about my life, because Meatball been doing this. You know what I'm saying? So she really could. This really just helped her hopefully go up a little bit more. And I don't know. They definitely not going to get back cool, that's for sure. If they do, I'll be very, very shocked. I highly doubt it. Slim probably just put the icing on the cake with that whole situation. Do I feel like Slim was lying? Absolutely not. But do I feel like it was taken out of context? 100%. I feel like it was taken out of context 100%. I feel like the stuff that she was saying, if you put two and two together, it's taken out of context. It's taken out of context, because you came in the house and y'all was cool. Like, and then that's crazy, because they never really made that clear either, that they were sisters. You know what I'm saying? It had to be like a little scene. And has Tinka ever said that? I'm gonna have to go back and watch a couple of them and see. And if y'all remember, y'all can let me know. But as far as I know, Meatball been the only one that's my sister. And that explains why she was like, that's my sister. Because it's probably not very known, because Tinkerbella really is just starting off on her own little thing. But yeah, that's all I have for you. And thank you for joining me. Can I please get a like? You know, drop your comments. And I'll see you next time.